Okay, today we're going to talk about the X8SE 2022 from Fimi. Okay, not what I expected. A little nervous, but we're going to go 2 waypoint missions. One around the subdivision, second around the subdivision, but with no controller. Okay, stay tuned. It was scary at one point. Okay, let's go. Morning, we have an experiment today. Fimi X8SE 2022, a waypoint mission. One of the options on a waypoint mission in Fimi is you can set it to continue. So we're going to do that experiment today. We're facing north. I'm going to send the drone south and west on a 3-kilometer round trip around this subdivision with a point of interest in the middle, and I've made a waypoint mission offline already. Okay? We're going about 65 meters high. Going around should take less than 10 minutes, so we should have enough battery for it. Don't recommend doing this. Who knows what's going to happen? And we're going to see. Okay? Grab a coffee. Let's get to it. I'm going to do a screen recording of the whole thing. I'm going to place the controller right here so you can see the whole thing. The landing pad is here, and we're going to see what happens. At the end, I did tell it, according to the program, to return to home. So let's get to it. Okay? Grab a coffee. I'm puckering. I'm excited. Let's see what happens. Oh, the level of wind resistance on the Fimi X8SE is level 8, which is about 35 miles an hour, thereabouts. We have wind today, gusts about 30 miles an hour. And I'll put a screen recording, the screenshot of the UAV forecast up with me as well. Okay, let's get to it. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm anxious. No idea. Let's go. Here we are. We're setting things up. Get my specs on because it's very bright out. Here we go. Do I have any control? Yes, I have control. We're good to go. Okay. Yeah, we have 13 satellites. That's good. Got a screen recording going. Got that going. We're set to go. We have enough room on the card. We have set it to... Let's see the video here. Let's see what we've got here. Video size is on high. I want high. Okay, 1080p 30. Average, general, okie dokie. Now, we're going to go into here. We're going to look at the satellite, and we're going to get it up in the air and then do this whole thing. So let's get it up in the air and see what happens. So I'm just going to grab this, and when you grab this, be careful because you can easily touch a record button on the back. So let's get it up in the air. And we've got lots of battery. There it goes. Okay, so let's get it up. And we're up about 40 meters or so. Okay, pointing that camera down. Okay, so let's get into the waypoint mission here. Waypoint History. The last one there. Okay, and this is the one I just did. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. We have 10 meters per second. Sure, let's see what happens there. We've got free because we have a point of interest. We want to continue and return to home. Okay, that's very important. Okay, so let's just go, and I'm going to adjust the camera, and up it goes. It's going to number 1, which should be right there. Okay, let's start that video. See if we can start the video. Start the video. We're going to point it down a little bit. Okay. There we go. A bit more. There we go. And away it goes. So let's go back to this and see if we can get the whole thing in here. There it goes, and I'm just going to put this right here, just like that. So that's facing north, and we're going to see what happens. And we have, hard to see, but it's moving. When is it going to disconnect? That is the question. Sorry. Okay. When is it going to disconnect? Right now it's at number 2. Sorry, I'm going to lean over a few times and look at this. But it's facing north, and it's way behind us. Okay, and it should return to home at the end, and see how close it comes to that pad. And if it doesn't come on the pad, I can move the pad at any time. Okay, so right now it's at number 2, heading to number 3, and again I'm facing that way, and the drone is way over there. So I don't know how it's still connected. It should lose signal pretty soon. No, it's still going. Well, maybe I'll have to do this again. I would never have thought that I would still be connected at this point. Not a chance. It's just sitting here. And it's, I'll show you the map. Is it still connected? Yeah, it's still connected. It's going to number 5. We're at 60 meters high. Well, there goes that experiment. Wow. I was not expecting that. I was expecting at waypoint number 3 it wouldn't be connected. It should not be connected. Should not be connected. This is bizarre. Very bizarre. You try to do one experiment and you can't get it to disconnect. So let's see how much battery I have left, and I'll do another one. This time I'll just turn it off, because I know it can do it. So now the drone is actually, okay, directly southwest of us. The controller has to go through the house, through a forest of trees, and the antenna is pointing at the truck. Oh, it might have, no, it hasn't stopped yet. Oh, this may be a whole new experiment. Then let's call this, how good of a connection does the X8SE 2022 have? I don't know what to say. Up to number 7. Well, we have an orange light up there, but that's about it. Now the drone is about over there, and we're 5 feet from the garage. Okay, mission is complete. It's returning home. Well, bummer. Okay, so I'm going to get a new battery when it comes back. I'm going to send it out again. This time, I'm going to turn off the controller. Let's see where it lands. Okay? Yeah, should be here. There it is. Right above us. Just let it run its course. It's coming down. Let's see where it lands. Pretty good. I don't have precision landing on, just doing its thing. It's off a couple of meters. That's pretty good. Bingo. Turn it off. Turn my recording off. Let's have a look. Yep. So let's shut this down. And we'll come back for the second half. Okay. Second half. Here we go. Let's get up in the air. Okay. So we're going to get it up in the air. Got a good battery. I'm going to wait for it to get its home point. There we go. Get it up. And we're up to, there we go. Okay, bring that camera down a bit. Okay, here we go. Go into here. Waypoint History. The last one we did there. And we're gonna go to, let's get out of that for a second. Okay, I'm gonna go to satellite. There we go. Our Waypoint Missions History. There's the one we just did. Okay. And we're gonna have a look at see what we got. 10 meters per second. Free because we have a point of interest, I believe. Yep, point of interest. We want to continue and we want to return to home. Okay, go. Let's look at this. Start that recording and bring that down a little bit. There we go. And let's see where we're at here. There it is. Got the recording going. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to turn it off. It's going. When it gets to number 2, I'm going to turn it off. Okay. So let's see what happens when we go a little higher. A little higher there. Okay, get some of the clouds in. Okay. See what it's like. There we are. And here we go. When it gets to number 2, I'm going to turn off the controller. I'm going to see what happens here. It's up at 60 meters. Why is it going to waypoint 2 way over there? Could be wind. See where it's going. Could have been blown off course a bit by wind. Yeah. Could have been some strong winds up there. Okay, controller is off. Okay, controller is off. So we wait. And we wait. And we wait. And we wait. Let's see what happens. I have no idea what's going to happen. I'm hoping it continues. I have no way of knowing. The controller's turned off. What I might do is I might turn it on halfway through. Or I just leave it. How about we just leave it? Okay. I'm very nervous. Very nervous. Don't know what to do. But according to all the specs, it should continue and return to home like the last one. We shall see. Now the wind is supposed to be up there 50 meters high, supposed to be about gusts of 50 kilometers an hour, which is about 30 miles an hour. Level 8 wind resistance on this is level 8 is between 35 and 39 miles an hour. Should be able to handle it. It just did it. We shall see. So there you go. I've got a new battery in it, so got lots of power. Should be pretty good. How many minutes was the last one? I haven't even checked it. I don't know. Okay. All I know is that in the end, it landed. How about here? It landed about where I was standing. So I don't have precision landing turned on, and as long as I can see it when it's coming down, I usually cancel return to home and catch it. It's got the landing gear on it. They're really sturdy. No problems at all. One thing I will mention, this is a gimbal cover. Before I started this today, this was on, and I powered the drone up, and it said, first off, it said gimbal error. Okay. Then it said I didn't have an SD card. Well, I checked the SD card, it wasn't pushed in. So I pushed it in and it worked again. Okay, so it didn't wreck it, even though I did have this on, but I wouldn't have been able to fly with it. I took it off, restarted the drone, and it was fine again. Okay, so to date, my Fimi X8SE 2022 amazes me every time I fly it. Okay, I don't know what's going to happen on this one. I don't know where it's going to go, but the last one you saw, hey, no problem at all. It came home. The horizon tilt, some people say there's an issue with it. Mine's been pretty good. Off a little bit sometimes here and there, but it's reasonably good compared to other ones. My Hubsan Zeno Mini Pro with the original gimbal is way off all the time and has focus issues. The new gimbal has better focus and better horizon tilt, but the jitter and the shutter and the jello is way worse. Okay, on this one, the Fimi X8SE, another thing is cold weather. If you let it sit in cold weather and then try to fly it, it won't fly. It has to be heated. Those batteries have to be warm. Okay, and with this latest update, firmware update, I've found that you get that gimbal preheat thing, whatever that does. It wants to work the motors first, maybe getting it lubricated before it's ready to fly. On the other ones, like firmware 1009B, I didn't have that. I just started up and away I went. So I've asked Fimi for the old version to see if it's any different. Okay? I'm listening. I don't hear anything yet. Okay? So I'm assuming it's continued. Okay? I'm assuming. Don't know. Don't know how long the other one took. So I'm figuring it should be coming back pretty soon. Should be. Let me see if I can hear it. Here it is. It's coming home. Here it is. There it is. Yep. It's right above us. What more can you ask for? Hey? And I'm assuming it took pictures. We're going to see. What do you know? Okay? It's coming down. Let's just let it land. I see. Turned it off. It's still off. Nothing's on. We've got the screen recorder going, which means nothing. And this time it's almost bang on. There we go. Well, it's not bad. There we go. So in the end, I could set a waypoint mission, step outside, start the mission, go back inside, turn everything off, have a coffee, and wait. And I know I've got 20 minutes, 25 minutes of flight time. Incredible. Let's have a look at the video, see what it's like. No problems at all. Okay? In the next one, what do you want to see? What do you want to hear? Let me know. Let's get to it. Okay, Fimi X8SE 2022. Miles ahead of the 18 and the 20. Basically, I can't see anything bad about it. It went out, it did its waypoint mission, it came home. Control was completely off. It did everything it was supposed to do. Since I've had it, it's been awesome. Okay, some people are complaining about a little bit of horizon tilt. I really haven't had that issue that much. Okay. Only little things I have to say about this is the antenna is here, a little loose, and the SD card slot is really hard to get into. You need tweezers to get it out. Okay. But dollar for dollar, pound for pound, The Fimi X8SE 2022 is the best drone I've bought in the last 2 years. Okay, it works. It's got great wind resistance. It's got great flight time. It's got great range. I had no idea it would go that far in this environment, which is absolutely horrible for Wi-Fi and connectivity. Okay, but absolutely no complaints. Hands down, thumbs up, no problem. Okay, I want to do a further experiment with every kind of flight mode there is, from tripod, aerial, SAR, orbit, droney, you name it, spiral, all that kind of stuff. I'm going to wait for a little bit better weather, so you'll have an A to Z platform of everything that this drone can do. And everything this drone can do, the Fimi X8 Mini can do. But my Mini only operates 100% when it's above 10 degrees Celsius. Some people are lucky, some people not so. So I half won the lottery on that one. I really won the lottery on this one. As before, read the description below, because I always put something in there that I've forgotten about after I look at the video. Okay, so this one was not so much an experiment on video quality and that. I just wanted to see if it would work. It was more of connectivity, range, what happens when you disconnect and lose it. So basically now I know if I have anything like a 10 or a 15-minute flight plan made out, I can start it, turn everything off, save my battery on my radio controller, and not worry about it. It'll do its thing and come home. There you go. Okay, hope you enjoyed it. I was a little worried there to begin with, but it worked out. So everything's back home, everything's safe, everything's shut down. Great, great day. Okay, enjoy the outdoors. Spring is here. The grass is starting to grow. Enjoy the weather. See you in the next one. Bye now.